Good morning, Short. How's it going, man? Get my desk set up a bit. Otherwise the mouse is gonna get stuck. Oh, where am I at this arrows? They're probably in here, aren't they? Yeah. The game is very buggy. It doesn't show it's there. While all the trash UFP sites are on. How's it going, Andrew, Mr. Hackerman? Dude, the pathing is not good. Oh, that's less effort for me, I guess. Oh my god, you gotta blow up the last one too. That's a thing. It cost me a little pretty penny of time. Thanks a lot for teaching that 400s down to 35, 30, 34, 35. Nice, dude. Look at this Giga Chad learning 5 to 1 for his 400s. I don't have any sand views, so I guess it doesn't matter. On average. Monkey? Oh, that spawns monkeys too. That's really good. I hit these. I've never missed that skip in my life. I go for the blowpipe and hit that skip. Can I export my Baba room tiles? Yeah, let me see if I can. I think it's too much for the game though. Like too much for YouTube chat. It seems like it is. I have it pasted in chat right now, but it's not going through. It's too many characters. We could do this. But I'm gonna paste it in 2 separates. Alright, relax. I am multitasking. Combine all of those into like one big copy, and that should work. Alright, YouTube chat is not letting me go faster than that. Like put more characters in that. So you're gonna have to like mesh all of that into one big copy. But that should work. When butterflying Akkha, how do I not run into the orbs with feeling special activated? When you butterfly, they actually like run out when you do a full cycle. So by the time it takes for you to do like your 2 attacks on a butterfly, the orbs will actually run out. I don't know if this is the case for like 4-tick butterfly or anything like that. I only know for 5-tick butterfly, but you shouldn't be 4-tick butterflying anyway, so. I probably could have pasted it in questions advice, that would be smarter. I use the middle one shifted like that because I like to do L's into diags. If I get like boulder 4 into 2 or 2 into 4. That's what I like that, that's why I like the middle tile shifted up. I used to have it in a straight line as well. How's it going, Samoa? Congrats on the quiver, dude. Huge. Are you an Iron Man or are you going for more or just for fun? Solo or team ToA harder? I would say solo on the most part, because you actually have to do all the mechanics by yourself, pretty much. I think I'm gonna take late. Yeah, I am. We'll let one swarm go in. I think this is the best way to do this. 1, 2, 3. Also because of HP scaling. 1! Shit game. Video swarming properly? There you go. Not that one though. And we're down bad on schedule. We are, I think, 2 swarms behind. 1 in the beginning and then 1 later. But actually, I should get ready to proc here in case. Yeah, just in case. think I got range there. Humble? Kind of humble. Usually what I see when people swarm and they're like making mistakes in no overlords setups, it's usually they're not ready for the long range swarms. What I seem to notice. I should have gone the other way. Oops. Oh well. Not that big of a deal though. I'll just spam swarm on the left side. It'd be really nice to have like chins for the long range swarms, but you can also get around it by having your attack window open like this and getting ready to shift your blowpipe to long range. Only for when they're going on the opposite side and you're not ready. 180 HP. I think that sounds about 3 swarms going in too much. A good tip I have is on any set, you can always go for 2 fangs, or yeah, I guess for you, have shadow. You can always go for 2 fangs, or 10 ticks of attacks before going for the first swarm. The first 2 swarms are static; they don't skip. But after that, they can start skipping. Or it might be the first one is static and everyone else can start skipping. I might be wrong about that. If you're talking about, you said no overlords, so actually never mind. I think on this side I get hit. Yeah. That's really slow, level 2. Really slow. Is there a way to get both ranges to not attack you during double trap? Yeah, there's a way. You have to use a stall, so you can use a kitten, you can use spellbook swap, and what you can do is essentially trap both rangers. I think on the north side. I can't remember the orientation of Kephri. So rude. Plans to make a video to celebrate? Nah. Plenty of people have gotten 1000. This is a personal milestone. I do want to make a 500 Tbow rebuild variant video. Not a Tbow rebuild, but like, surprisingly, there's a lot of people who do ToA with a Tbow and not a shadow. I guess like Weird Iron Man as usual. So I wanted to make a 500 video of Tbow. Like farming it. Or maybe 485. I have to figure out what's more efficient. Probably 485. Should wear my ancestral before I start that room. Ah. Horse. Oh my god, I'm a little dirty griever. Hold on. Alright. Got a better on Zebak, or is both of them meta? I mean, Tbow? Both has never been better. Both is always not BIS in this raid. How would that be different from a Bofa run? The main thing is that you can kill it. You can kill things so much faster. That's really it. It allows you to do like much higher invos and go for the 40 timer very realistically, whereas going for like a 480 may not be so realistic for a 40 timer. That makes sense. Tbow is way better for Zebak. It's not way better. It's better. It's not way better. Way better in my opinion would be like, I would say like 8% better. A very tangible time save that's like, it would be like a tangible time save, right? But if you actually look at the math for how like, how it compares, oh, I'm gonna get melee there. How it compares, it's actually unhumanly noticeable. The Tbow versus Mage, at least in a high invo solo. The biggest difference for Tbowing is that you get to wear Lightbearer, whereas Mage is stuck on using Magus Ring, which is a problem, because then, you know, you can't ZCB spam. But in an overly draining raid, that's not a big a deal, because I mean, you don't have ZCB specs anyway. Oh, Tbow versus Bofa, that's a... yeah, that's a juicer. Tbow is insanely better than Bofa. I'm gonna lose some ticks here, but I prefer not to get meleeed. Yeah, that one's a very big difference. Tbow versus Bofa. Just like Bofa versus Shadow, same thing. Pretty sure Tbow versus Bofa is probably like 15% plus difference, if not more. Whether I learned to butterfly like this, I made it up. I don't know. I just do things, you know? Minus 1 tick. Only worth over both if I've forgotten brew. I mean, you already said one big part of it. If you've forgotten brew, you should never be. You should only ever be doing Zebak last with salts anyway. But mage gear does matter. Like if you're doing it in ARMS, I assume it's not so good. But you should never. You should only ever do the map with salts, regardless. Because if you Zebak start, you're kind of trolling. By kinda, I mean you're pretty troll. Bad for total time, and it's bad for room time. It was a 600. Fair enough. I mean, at that point, you can do whatever you want. But that would be very, like, impractical for, like, you know, advice for like actual players. Like actually farming the raid. Yeah, I assume if you're even like trying 600 or even thinking about it, you don't need advice from anyone. Was that not number 3? I don't want to go in. No, you don't sound competitive. I think it's just miscommunication on context. I do Z-cab? Oh no. The Level 4 Zebak aids though. I mean, at 400 you should never have a level 4 Zebak. Ever. If you have Pathseeker or Pathfinder, you should not have that in a 400. You should have something else. Because those are very bad. Pathseeker is generally like, if you're not doing it for one time 500, you should never use it. Ever, ever. Even, it's better to do Pathfinder when you're past 500. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow, 2. I only have Tbow. Should I sell it and get Shadow? Probably, yeah. Shadow actually. I think the only no, there's not really. I don't think there's currently a world where Tbow is like worth getting first. I think right now, Shadow saves more time in ToA, and Shadow also saves more time in Chambers. It's kind of surprising, but also it's actually not that surprising. Shadow's like so strong for Chambers too. It's actually better in ToA too. I mean, in Chambers too. The massive boost to your all mage hand is not to be understated. Also, you know, Vespula, Mystics, all that stuff. It even works at Ice Demon, it's crazy. My client size, 1050 by 731. Bofa pipe as ranged weapon. Crystal armor? Yep, you got it. Bofa is decent enough to do its job. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm using my Tbow for in ToA? It's just a glorified P2 hitter. Bofa also does a really good job in P2. No one saw that. Sin. General Inferno tips? I got none for you. Use Rigor. Use your supplies. That's just like the stuff you've heard before, though. Don't be greedy with supplies. Shadow better than Tbow high invo? If you're talking about Zebak specifically, Tbow is better if you bring a 6-way switch. But it's impractical as the main problem. Because you need the Shadow for, you know, Wardens and stuff. Akkha, whatever. The difference is close enough that it's worth having, and then using your inventory on other things, like more restores, vengeance. There's just like way better things to use your inventory on. In teams, it's a lot more doable, because you use way less restores in teams, if that makes sense. And also, you wouldn't have overly draining on probably in like a team raid. So context is very important. For high invo solos, it becomes not worth it. It's like a weird bell curve where Tbow is really like Tbow is what you want to bring until you get to the top end of solos. Yeah, Exact's guide is one of the best still to this date. Addy has some good commentaries as well, Addy Khan. But if you want to know what the actual difference is of Shadow versus Tbow, when you're in an overly draining raid, you can hit like your 6-way Tbow versus your average like Shadow. Of course, there's a lot of variance. Is about 5 seconds faster. I think the calc will show to about like 8 seconds, but you also have to consider you're using Bone Dagger, and Bone Dagger means you can't Tbow right at the beginning. Whereas Seercull, you can just Seercull right at the start of the fight. So innately, the Tbow with Bone Dagger has a minus like 3 seconds built in. Also, you think you'd be more or less consistent lower invos? I'd be more consistent, but I'd be bored, yeah, for sure. $5:45 is my comfort zone, I would say. I feel like I can make time here somewhat consistently. And honestly, if I wasn't reading chat all the time, I'd be alive like 99% of the time. Most of my deaths these days come from forgetting what Akkha memory is when I'm reading chat, which I find as a viable opportunity cost. You know, I really didn't need that HP, but I saved anyway, because that is the only special that could possibly kill me. And I'd rather not die. How big is the jump between... Oh, I'm so sorry, Osprey, I forgot to answer your question. How big is the jump between 1 to 2 brews to no health plus dehydro? It's pretty big only because you mentioned dehydro. Honestly, the difference between that is mostly the dehydro, not really the no health needed. The no health needed thing is free. Like, if you were doing need some help, you instantly... I assume a lot of people do need some help plus diet off, right? Because, like, 99% of people don't bring, like, hard food into the raid, so they just have it off. Or have it on, I guess, the invocation. If you just go with no help needed and turn off on a diet, you already have a point profit, and it's like the same amount of HP. I don't think I grasp here. Because you get silk dressings, and silk dressings are, you get 2 doses. 2 doses of silk dressings is worth 200 HP, so it's just like having a 4 Ambro. Not many people actually drink all like 7 of the brews or whatever that comes in the life pack. Ink Mace versus Rapier for 500s, no difference at all. Ink Mace has the smallest possible difference, which is I get some prayer bonus while I'm AFK whacking the core. If I flicked while hitting the core, it makes 0 difference. Do whatever you want. Save you from buying one. Yeah, it's not necessary, don't worry. Dehydro for sure is a jump. You get used to it though. There's no like real secret for dehydro, you know, you just try it a bit, try not to get like mentally gated by it. The biggest thing is to remember you can't just click yellow, like white as your panic button. You have to first make sure your prayer is prepped. I always try to keep it above 60, 70 in case, like, you know, you get hit like a lot of damage so you don't get smited. And then it's just like clicking the Keras as an emergency. You get used to it very quickly. Inquisitor for team speeds? Mayhaps. I was thinking that an advanced team would just use Soul Reaper Axe though. A little laggy right there. Weird. Hope I don't die from it later. There is some interesting tech you can do. If your team is very, very coordinated and like Warden is like 1 hit from death or 2 hits or whatever hits, let's just say your team averages like 200 damage per shadow hit, right? Like the whole team combined on P2. If it's like at 100, you can have 4 people Soul Reaper Axe whack, and then the other 4 will shadow and kill it. Same exact same TTK, because you know, just 4 people aren't shadowing for no reason, and they can actually just do like a Soul Reaper hit on it and get a stack ready. But that would actually require coordination. It would never be worth for the first down, just because like, you know, overly draining is a thing. Oh, sorry, DDS is a thing. I don't know why I said that. It would never be worth for the first down because DDS is a thing, but potentially for second and third down, that could be pretty cool. Getting us 1 stack of Soul Reaper early on as many players as possible. Like, you would actually need a graph of like, if Warden is this HP, players 7 and 8, or like 4 through, or whatever. If Warden is 1 hit from, you know, death, players 2 through 8 also go for the Soul Reaper hit. Player 1 goes for Undead Grasp or something. Like, you would need a full graph of how to optimize that if you wanted to use it. I don't think it's necessary anyway. How many more points skull skipping gives? Honestly, I have no idea. I just do things. I'm gonna guess about 0.6 for me. I think for my rate, about 0.6 purple. After their bear to 500s. It'd be like that, man. I'm sure dodging a second one here. I think the second Ranger Trap Overlords is probably like the most brain dead way to do Kephri, but it can definitely be slow if you're not swarming. Or 50 Kephri got hands, man. I should have killed some skulls, huh? I didn't think my staff would noodle this bad. Oh well. My staff is like a Walmart staff right now. Where'd I fall behind the time? Oh yeah, Zebak and Akkha. I did also... What is that lag right there? I'm guessing it's just a slow Wardens though. I could have made up for it by skull skipping. I should have paid more attention. Not skull skipping, actually killing those skulls. This is never worth, this is technically like the ideal raid for me, where if I'm actually paying attention, I just hit the skulls and I still get like 18% chance. Yeah, I don't need the prayer. Now I'm gonna starve, guys. I only have a 1 in 6 chance. I don't want me going to starve. I should check the scoreboard. I'm guessing it was Akkha Kephri though. It was pretty fast going into Papa Kephri. Oh no, Kephri was really slow. Kephri was like 50 seconds slower. The main swarming method where you drive by. Oh yeah, if you're doing P2 swarming, it's very, very difficult. I mean, doing P1 swarm saves a lot of time at least though. Most people don't swarm P2, just to let you know. I love my Sandfuse. I think I greeted. Yeah, I greeted too much. I think they nerfed this room too hard for sure, yeah. Room is way too easy now. Dude, Bone Dagger 3. I had known this would be a problem. The second they announced a change, I was like, they're gonna have the HPs too low and everything. And then when they sent out the proposed changes, I was like, they don't make it scale, it's gonna be real easy. They should have made it scale, not with team size, but they should have made it scale based on per 100 invo. Like, the thrower should have 50 HP at 500 plus invo, without a doubt. You should be asked to do a 4-way with Piety if you want a one-shot. Whatever that number may be. I don't think it's 50, but... I'm gonna tank a hit on purpose, try to get her to spawn monkeys here. I don't think it's happening. And I don't think that's even asking a lot. Because you know why? A noob, let's say 400 required you to do a 4-way with Fang, which is like, I guess, 40s. A noob can still do a 1-way swap with a BGS and still one-shot at the cost of -2 ticks. And I think that would be perfectly balanced. You can either go the noob route and BGS 1-way switch, one whack it, or you can actually go for the higher skill method and save yourself 2 ticks. What did I click? Probably gonna get monkey spawn here. Am I gonna get the legendary P3 monkeys spawn? That suck. What the hell did I just do? It's kind of sick. Hold up. Did I lose ticks, or did I galaxy brain it? Hold up. Let me cook. Let me cook. Can we adapt? Can we improve the 5-1 further beyond? Or am I just being dumb? We'll have to find out later. We're doing ToA after Fang Kid if you can't do 500s consistently. Of course, yeah, you can do like 400s, it's fine. Can you live with the shame? I don't know, that's your fault. I don't know. You already have a taste of what doing a 500's like, you know, you might as well just keep doing it. I would probably like you know, you gotta have some limits, right? Probably do like mid 400s or low 400s or something still. If you have Shadow, then yeah, for sure, you should be doing 500s after some practice, no matter what. Like if I had a Bofa set up and I did a one-time 500 that took me like 55 minutes, let's say, I probably wouldn't do that for my regular runs, because my rule of thumb is 40 timer. 40 timer is the ideal money raid. Like every raid you do, if you're looking for money, farming, should be done with a timer on. Okay, so the second one, you can start skipping right away on the second one. I don't know why I thought it was the third one. Egg? Absolutely not. I ain't waiting all day for eggs. I did not mean to click that. Softcore runs? Yeah, for sure. I'm a big fan of the Hydro double power softcore, and then bringing enough restores to do softcore. If you're doing like Shadow Akkha, you can try while you're learning to do no offensive prayers. Of course, you'll lose like max hit not having at least red pyramid on, but I think overall it's good because then you can like learn double trouble and keep back. Oh. Like the range pair a little bit late there. Oh, level 3 Akkha, let's go. Farming 600 your final form. I would never personally farm 600s. Not interested in it. Medic is just very you know. Who the hell wants to hit Medic for what, like 5 minutes a raid almost? There's no like transmog that comes with it either, so I don't know why I would do it. One big thing about 600s that I would never do it is that the raid literally doesn't scale purples past 550s. In terms of like point multiplier, the only reason like a 600s would possibly have a little bit more, assuming I made it on time of course, would just be the increased scaling HP of the bosses. That's not even efficient at that point really. Yo, how's it going, Klon? I think there should be a 575 or 585 kit. Honestly, I would say if you want my opinion, my elitist opinion about it, it should be 575 on time. You want to show true mastery, you better make time. I don't think, because it matters whether you're completing it in like an hour and a half versus like 40 minutes. I want to see, if you're gonna go for 575, you better make time. That's the only way I would agree to the kit. They need to go the extra mile and put a timer on it and make it. So I would like, yeah, ultimate show of mastery. Either it should be some sort of invocation where either you need to have medic plus timer, or it could be doable with timer plus no medic. I think either I'd be okay with. Because Max has clearly shown that you can do like medic and a timer and still make like a 40 timer. So he would be one of the players that'd be like instantly eligible, right? Because he's done a over 550 on time, or within 40 minutes, I guess would be a better way to put it. So I would only agree to that. Yeah, no leeching either. A timer instantly makes it so you can't have a leech. So that would be the perfect, ideal way. Just want to say thanks for your guides. Help me get my fan kit. Really? Hey, thank you, man. Congrats on the fan kit too. Dude, imagine they just made a 500 kit, but you had to have a timer on. You get it? Like if a timer invocation is not on, you just don't get it. That would be my ideal world. You would have to sell like a 4+1, and holy, how expensive would that be? Increase the gate. You would have to pay 4 people instead of just one guy. Just so you can make time. If you're buying the fan kit, you're coughing up. That's what I want. Coughing up absurd amounts of money. No one saw this. I have way more restores than I thought I would. $500 plus one. I'm guessing it's gonna be in the upper 50 minutes. Upper 50 minutes to over an hour for 1+1. I wouldn't know though, because I don't really do them. I'm guessing warm-ups knows. He does quite a bit of those raids. One or 2 men or 8 man only. Oh, yeah, you want that kit? You're coughing up 7 other people's money. Deserved. Wait a minute. Oh my lord. I don't know what it is, but when I raw Seercull, I always hit. Yeah. Like, what do people sell fan kits for? Like, 100 mil? Or more? Maybe even 50 mil? I want to see that cost increased. Billions. What, an hour 20? That makes sense. I don't personally know. The reason it's probably so much higher is because he probably has to have, like, AIDS invos, so he can't go dehydro and stuff. Yeah, he needs to give the other guy 4 Ambros. I mean, even changing fan kit to 500 like 40 timer, I think would help preserve a lot of the integrity. Because then teams can still do it, but you can't have an absolute leech. But obviously it's too late for fan kit, so it'd be like a shadow kit or whatever. Shadow kit could just be 500 with 40 timer, I guess, if they want to make it basic, achievable, not too hard. But I wouldn't mind a quick 550 with timer on. I think 550 with timer on sounds very reasonable, because you can do Pathmaster 40 timer. And it wouldn't be that much harder than this 550. Just me or my DPS through the roof right now for the Zebak. Excuse me? 309? Okay. That's pretty fast. Let's go. I meant to drop the brew too, but I'll do it later. Can you break the jug by standing against it while it's rolling? Yes, you can actually. The only issue is people in budget gear wouldn't be able to do 500. Well, it would be a shadow. It would be a shadow kit. So if they want the kit, they should have a shadow. Or I mean, 540 timer is doable, even without shadow, but definitely hard. It's one of the hardest challenges I think in ToA currently available, is doing a 500 in timer without shadow. Oh, no one saw it. $575, no timer has to be perfect rate? No. No. Still boostable. No. Must require timer. It needs to be in the realm of physically impossible to be boosted. I don't care how hard it would be to sell it. Like, in my ideal world, the timer needs to be like, you need to have like a 4+1 to, if you wanted to buy it, at least. And that would be 4 max players. What am I missing? Oh my god, no. I think I can lose 3 maxes. I think it's fine. I can figure it out later, actually, it's not that bad. If I need more than 290 HP at the end, I saw 3 hits of 57. If I need more than 50, if I need more than 290, I'll do a Fang spec. It'll work. +50% of contribution, or can only get kittens solo. I think 50% plus is overkill. I feel like it should be allowed for you to do it in teams. That wouldn't let you do it in teams. I'd be okay with people like pulling up a really big team to do it. Like for example, the 600 plus 8-man world record was technically within 25 time. If nobody died, I think all of them should get the kit, no matter how little damage each person did. Because there's no way you get that time, right? Unless everyone's like performing out of their minds. I think just a very high invo would be good. Like 550 with timer sounds very, just like that. Doesn't sound too hard. It sounds achievable and it sounds unboostable. I think 550 with 40 timer. I need to pay attention if I meant to Fang spec here. No, I'm good. At the end of the day, you don't want to make it so luxury that only like 5 people in the world or like a single team can get it. But you do want it to be very, very difficult. I think 540 with timer is a little bit too easy. There's a lot of people that can do 540 with timer. I'm gonna heal up off a set of skulls. $540 no shadow. If there's a timer, because 540 no shadow would be very boostable. You just need that one guy to have shadow, right? or 600 with whatever time they want. Yeah, that could work too. Like, let's say 50 minutes. A 600 with the minutes. Reserve give anything? No, I just had it on by accident. Oh, nobody at all of a shadow? And that sounds a little bit more fair, yeah. But that still sounds too boostable. Because they can do like a... I'm pretty sure a lot of people can actually do a 1+1 500 without a shadow. With them being +1. Just because Vortic Butterfly, although slow, still exists. Considering there's people that can do 600 1+1s, a 500 1+1 would be like a downgrade for them. $200 strength? I don't think I got 200 mil yet. Nah, not at 200 mil yet. I do have virtual levels on though. I just want the most unboostable kit in the game. That's all I want, to be honest. Achievable, but like I want it to be simultaneously achievable, but as unboostable as humanly possible. Two-hour raid, yeah, but still boostable. I don't care if it was 5 hours, still boostable. That's what I don't like. Yeah, the fireworks. I need the fireworks in my life. I think I'm gonna dodge another one here. I think a 600 in a 50-minute timer sounds very reasonable. Achievable, kind of annoying. Can do it in teams if you want to, but not really boostable. Unless you take, like, a lot of people to help you with it. Actually, it sounds extremely boostable now that I think about it, if you bring, like, a 6+1 or something. Maybe lower timer than that. Or just say it's solo. 32-12 while skipping most skulls. Not bad. Never purple. .45 timer for 5-minute mode. You know what? Honestly, that would be a good idea. That's a really good idea. Or just Forza solo, yeah. Dude, grab the hammer. How hard is it? So the big 1,000, another 1,000. I've got them. We only think short term. We don't think past that point. Dang it. It has dodged my clicks. I'm probably still gonna do some ToA, but definitely not as much as I am right now. It's nice to have a short-term goal just to kind of like keep a little bit focused, if that makes sense, which is why I made it. Gives me motivation, gives me some fun to play RuneScape with, and I like the money. Oh my god, dude. I hate Venom Baboons. They're such a waste of time and space. Why? Why? Why did it go a full circle around the statue? Why must you hurt me in this way? Rock really landed there. On dog. We need a raid where we're killing rats. And by rats, I mean only cursed baboons, surely. Have I considered a 540 absolutely no flicking setup? See, the thing is, I actually had a very similar 540 no flicking setup. But now with Eternal Boots, it's a little inefficient to do it. The secret is, if you're willing to lose time, you just do no offensive prayers on Wardens and Akkha, and it's still a no flick setup. And you don't lose a crazy amount of time. You lose some time, don't get me wrong, but you don't lose a crazy amount of time. If you want to give it a shot. You would still use Augury on Zebak, and then you could just use no offensive prayers on Akkha and Wardens, and it's a no flick. Of course, it'd be inefficient. There's no doubt about that. I don't know what I'm messing with here. I'm just kind of winging stuff. I'm experimenting. I think I lost sticks there. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't know what I was doing last raid, but I do want to do, I think, a 485 with Tbow, Jared. I was planning on doing a 485 Tbow no flick setup. Raids 4 Demon Bane? That wouldn't be bad. But I don't really want... To be honest, I'm kind of hoping that the new Demon Bane weapon won't be BIS at like a final boss or something. I think that would be really boring. I think they should stick to like trying to make some sort of like mega rare in every raid. So I hope like a quest reward will never be BIS in the final boss. Just BIS maybe in one spot at the raid, which would be ideal. I still think blue Karis should be BIS at Kephri. Or to be exact, Kephri's a bug and should be weak to crush, so Inquisitor Blue Karis should be BIS at least 10%. Change my mind. Full Inquisitor Blue Karis should be BIS at Kephri. Where do I put my restores if I bring all that shit in? That's your problem. That's your problem. I'm not saying it'll be practical to bring in, but it should be theoretically BIS. And that's for the players to figure it out. Would it be worth it? No. But maybe you could see some psychopath, for example, bring like Inquisitor legs and not Torva legs, if that makes sense. Or something like that. I mean, if I would be real with you, you know how people bring Harmonized Staff to Ice Demon and they lose a few slots and lose thralls? I wouldn't mind if Jagex was like, look, Blue Karis by itself, 5% better than Fang, with full Inquisitor, it's like 20%. I would not mind. Make Inquisitor great. I'm not gonna say again because it was never great. It was a little annoying, but whatever. Yeah, to be fair, they're only they usually spellbook swap anyway. But I'm talking more like team challenge mode where people just sacrifice it entirely. Did I greed too much? I probably greeded too much, didn't I? There's a lot of people who just they'll take Harmonize and then they just don't bring brawls the rest of the raid in like team raids. They're obviously not the most efficient people, but we can do it after second phase. It carries over actually. So you get the defense reduction for both phases. Oh my god, I'm not praying. It carries over for all shield phases. The defense reduction runs out specifically after this phase here, the HP phase. Are you fucking serious? Yeah. Did you didn't know that? Unlucky. Missing out on a whole phase. The second 3-pack, nah. It doesn't make it to Kephri. Specifically with level 2 overlords and overlords also on, it never reaches. That's my indicator of when to stop swarming. Well, Jared, you learned something new today. I mean, if you're swarming, it doesn't save too much time to do the second phase. But if you're not swarming, you're losing a lot of time not doing that, unfortunately. Rude. Bone Dagger in second phase is also annoying, yeah. It's Bone Dagger, if you're doing no swarm methods, is so good. Because you get like 2 max HP phases with defense reduction. No more Elder Maul gameplay? I know, it's so sad. I miss it. I mean, yeah, even I've been missing the timer occasionally if I'm not paying attention. It's because I always skull skip by default, and you can't do it by default. If you get like bad rooms, you have to actually kill the skulls. Why no more Elder Maul? It's just a little bit straining on supplies, to be honest. It's not the craziest save, and it's RNG, only 60% chance to hit. So I was like, yeah, it's not really worth it. Overlord's off, does a pack reach? It does, yeah. On the Shadow rebuild. Hey, congrats, Bossman. Congrats on the Shadow. Well, I guess it's not congrats on the Shadow because you bought it probably, but still. He's doing Power Life? Yeah. It's 1K? Yeah, I'm finishing it off today. Or tonight. Am I gonna milk it? No. Plenty of people have gotten to 1K before I have. I just want the thickest log. I think that death charge might have been a little ambitious. How many 500s in that 1K? I'm gonna guess at least 600. Maybe 700. Your friend is 64, expert ToA, Iron Man, no shadow. Tell him to sit the fuck down. After 1K, another 1K. I don't know. I have no plans at this time. I just do whatever. I'm not doing 1,000 Coliseum, you're out of your mind. But I will definitely go back to Coliseum right after. Because I need to hunt the pet. I just have the 1,000 kind of as like a mark so I can like stay motivated to keep doing the raid. Because I do like the raid. And I do it as like, I want to improve at it, find new tech for it. I think it's, people say it's the worst raid, but I think honestly it's better than Chambers for me. I really don't like Chambers that much. More incentive to push pass, yeah. there needs to be more money in it. That's why I was hoping the 550s was gonna be good, because money. It's not, unfortunately. %, mage cape. That'd be nice. There's no money in ToA. Hey, it's still the best money for solos, actually. Apparently, so I'm guessing it was about 21% chance for those 550s, the egg 550s, because I didn't know that being in the party hub panel got you no MVP room points. MVP is about like 10% of the raid, so it's about 20.5. Dude, I have a Walmart staff right now. Maybe it's because I'm using the red pyramid. Boring until you hit high invocations. That's true. It is true. I will not contest you on that. I wonder... No, I lost a tick there. So it's the same as before. Like, you need to min-max ToA to make it interesting. It's an augury camp angle. I don't do it for this room, but I do it for P3 onwards. You don't get too much accuracy out of the augury here. You obviously get a lot of Zebak. If I'm down bad, I'll red pyramid at P3 as well. It's 83 with red pyramid. Yeah, I like it. It's a pretty good balance. Takes lost. It's over. I love the leafing. No ego care. I never ego that room. You're out of your goddamn mind. I'm not gonna be caught in stream dying to a cum splash. I do the lowest ego raids. Watch Gellner games not into it. Honestly, I'm afraid I'll be into it, so I can't watch it. I'm so scared. I know I will enjoy it. One. This is why the accuracy change is dog water. I'd rather have a 0 right now. Alright, as soon as I need to put on preserve, I'm gonna Seercull. Because this magic will actually regen. This magic will actually regen in about a minute, so I'll be able to try again. How much time do you save with Seer? I think 13 Seercull is about like 1 25 seconds plus. I could be wrong. It might be like 20-ish, low 20-ish. It's been a while since I've done that calc. Have I used a curse scepter? Back in the day, yeah. But now it's not very good. It used to roll off 0 invocation, which made it really good. But now it actually, you know, accounts for invocation level. Oh, this game is so trash sometimes, dude. I went from hitting a 1 to hitting a 2. Are you kidding me? Thanks for the upgrade, Jagex. Appreciate it. At least I'll get to keep this jug as a friend. How'd you find out about that? I have my sauces. Do you think this is a pre-solve for here? I don't think I touched this jug. Watch, this jug doesn't need to be touched. It's already been solved. I lied. Give me straight, what's the lowest level solo red you would do for best purple chance? 525 for me. Personally, as a shadow enjoyer, 525. Your average Andy with a shadow or not a shadow? I mean, I wouldn't even recommend 445 for your average Andy. Reason being, 445, you need to be good at P4. And the average Andy is probably trash. I mean, it's a hard question because the average Andy doesn't know. The average Shadow Andy has no idea how to do double trouble keepback. They should because it's so OP, but like a 500 base is fine. It's probably like perfect if they know double trouble keepback. It's very brain dead. But as you know, it's hard to assume anything of anyone. If they know double trouble keepback, chill at least, I would say 500, 525s. But how long is Zebak's stat restore? I assume it's a minute. I could be making a bad assumption. I am assuming a minute. I feel like everyone gets so comfy doing raid without. Yeah. I mean, honestly, once you get used to it, it's just assuming your default. Did you manage to get a sub 3540? Nah. I've gotten I think like a 31 with a full skull skip, 31 something, and a 545. If I killed all the skulls, it would have been a chance at a sub 30. But I didn't take it. I'm not taking it unless I'm 100% sure. At the end of the day, I don't play for the speed anyway. If the speed comes, great. If it doesn't, I don't care. Doing a guide on keepback? I don't really have a particular guide, but I feel like it wouldn't have too much to go over. Because it depends on the weapons you're using. If you're doing Bofa, you're essentially doing like a 1.5 kind of thing. If you have a blowpipe, you're doing 3 to 1. The thing is, depending on when you start your cycle, you might want a 3 to 1 in a way that drags Baba continually 1 tile if you don't want to lose the ticks. Or you might want to just reset the cycle, lose 1 tick to make it so he's like immobile. That's, I think, preference of the player. And then Fang is, if you know 5 to 1, it's kind of similar where you're kind of keeping track of your Fang. When you're hitting on the last second, kind of like the same tick right after Akkha attacks, if that makes sense. You want to reset the cycle to save your ticks by praying melee for 1 single hit. And then you can go back to 1 to 1. And no tick loss. Rinse and repeat. You'll see me do that all the time. But I felt like that explanation already kind of like was all of the things I could teach you about keepback, which is why I didn't want to make the guide. Where it's 5 to 1. It's like a whole essay and a half. What have I done? I'm gonna have to pour down. Oops. No one saw it. I meant to click spec and I forgot like the orb doesn't register. I don't even know why I wanted to spec because I already got normal bombs anyway. Oh well. We done, goof. At least we're chilling on time. It won't be too rough, I think. I did it again. I'll have to kill some skulls, but whatever. Warden gets more points? No, it doesn't. I'm just wasting time at this point. I could have Fang spec there. Dumb. Actually, I couldn't have. I had no spec. As I sunned earlier. I didn't even hear that. Whoa, huge lag there. Scary business. Dang it, I tried to resummon my Thrall in time. Ah, ticks lost. This is still max hit? Yeah. Alright, that was fishy. That's where I clicked. I don't know what servers I'm on right now. I don't know how many people are on this one. Worth using Augury? Yeah, for sure. Augury is one of the better things to use. If you're down bad on restores with a Shadow max setup, you can use Mystic Might for Wardens and don't just you dare draw. Alright. You can use the red pyramid for the places where accuracy is not a big deal. So Akkha Wardens. Kinda sounds sketchy. Yeah, it is a little sketchy right now. Where am I from? I am in New York right now. Six lost, don't care. I will never remember post-insanity. I may be going toward 1,000 raids, but I will never bother remembering. Exactly. Holy, that almost got me slammed, bro. Ah. Well, humble. Let's go. Why no skill skip? Yeah, I messed up in 4 downs, so that put me down down behind a little bit on time. I normally skull skip if I'm very comfortable with the time, but always play. At the end of the day, if I'm paying attention, I should always go for the timer above all. Because if I skull skip and lose time, it gets dropped to a 5:15, which is no bueno. Not that crazy. Loss in purple chance though. I think it's 18.5 or 6 if I skip skulls, and it'll be like 18 flat if I kill him. So this is whatever. It's the same thing anyway, you know. Obviously, it's never purple. A milli. Let's go. What mining level do you need to 1 down? You need 85, but 83 with Dragon Pickaxe spec works too. 82 technically works, but I wouldn't do 82 because you can get insta dropped by RNG. So go for at least 83 if you're planning on doing Dragon Pickaxe specking. You doing star mining, I assume? So you're getting into it. I love actually dealing the damage of a thrall sometimes, you know? What? Get off of me. How dare you? That was always satisfying. Yeah, stars are... I've never done shooting stars. A 1? I'm like stealth nerfed in this game today. I had a 1 Seercull into a 2 Seercull into a 1 Bone Dagger. Excuse me, video game. %. Pretty behind schedule. Usually we're about 73% by this time. This is the Trailblazer Reloaded kit. It's buyable. You can buy it on the G. I've never missed a skip in my life. There you go. Whew. You gotta say that so you have the confidence to go for it. That's exactly why you offset from the middle, by the way. If you ever stand in the exact middle, the blowpipe doesn't drag you there. And because the blowpipe doesn't drag you, you actually can't go for it reliably. That's why you always offset from the middle. What the hell did I stand on? That was lag. I'll get it this time. Oops. Obelisk puzzle von Sigma. Absolutely not. Ooh, freebie. Probably down like, we're roughly down about 20-30 seconds on schedule. Where's the slow baba? Holy wet noodle fang. Game. Thank you. Oh my god, dude. Hello? I have like the reverse bugged fang. Mine only has 1x accuracy, thank you. This is punishment for not bringing the Elder Maul, I swear to God. Oh shit, I clicked the wrong one. I brought the Elder Maul. I like one down this for sure. Resummon that thrall so it doesn't kill it for me. At least we did somewhat decent swarms this time around. Whoa, lag. I hate this world right now, dude. Very dangerous world. Blood Fury helped a little bit, but we're starting a little low HP. I think we dunged this side. Dunging this side gives me more points. And chin the agiles. On the bright side, we got a decent amount of restores, so not like it's too big of an issue. How's it going, Zian? Oh man, I hope that doesn't range me. I panic clicked the restore for some reason. Well, I guess I don't need to flick Piety. Still good on restore, so it's not that big of an issue if I chew through like an extra restore by accident. Holy Blood Fury. Popping off. Makes my life easier, for sure. Any success with the duos, by the way, Zian? Any new tech? Oh. Did not mean to do that. And not as slow as I thought it would be. Pretty good. It is Sunday though. You in Australia? Where are you? For me, it's still Saturday. Back-to-back Fang into Misori body. Hey, money. Congratulations. US. Where in the US is it? Sunday. Oh, you just thought it was Sunday again. Ah! Terrible game. Smashing. I hate orbs, dude. Why did they put that in this room? Just to tilt people? How do I balance OSRS, work, passions, family? I don't know. Kind of rough sometimes, you know? That's why I take so many breaks from streaming and I don't stream every day. I personally don't play OSRS much off stream these days. Like, obviously my account used to play a lot, probably like 8 hours plus a day. But these days, at work, I come home, if I want to stream, I'll stream. If I don't want to stream, I just don't stream. I try not to think about it too much. Now the hard part is, where the hell do you incorporate the social life into it? The easiest solution I have right now would be if I just remove sleep. Then, you know, it kind of solves everything. That's probably not healthy, so... What was that lag? Excuse me? Are my clicks gonna go through today? At least I'm like DPS machine right now. Excuse me? Again? I'm dead. It's level 4, isn't it? Yeah. I'm tilted. I'm hopping worlds. I'm through with this one. World is a scam. Pick this random ass EU world. I think that's the way to go. We go for the slightly higher ping for the ping consistency. Or tick consistency. Well, at least I didn't invest that much time into it. It's whatever. If I didn't pickaxe spec, I would have stunned, which sucks. And I wasn't willing to drop an adrenaline. Because adrenaline's really a lot of stuff. It only takes me getting melee twice. Only, I guess. Melee twice plus orb. Yeah, sucks. If I'm ever over 50 MS, it's done for red metal. I don't really mind too much going on higher ping, to be honest. All I care about is the consistency of the world. Ooh, you're gonna make me mauled. This stupid statue. Costing me like 10 seconds right here. I misclicked. I don't know what part of the cycle I'm in. I think that was probably a tick loss there, but whatever. Seercull not worth using at Obelisk P3. I do it for P3. It's very slightly worth. Not better than an 18 PS spec, but definitely not for Obelisk though. Adrenaline's a huge thing, and you want to make sure you always have 100% spec. Meant to use Bone Dagger P1 on Kef? You mean like right here? No. But you are meant to use it after this first set of swarms. In the very beginning, the Bone Dagger doesn't work for some reason. Spaghetti code, bug. I think Mod Ash has acknowledged it, but I don't know if they're actually gonna bug fix it. Who knows? If I could, I would. Ah, -2 swarms, just like that. Oh, I Bone Dagger poked? Oh, that sucks. I thought I spec'd. Yeah, if it's not, I mean, it's always able to hit, but if it's not a guaranteed hit, then you can't really go for it. Or it's not worth going for, I guess is a better way to put it. Because like, why would you roll on something that has like, I'm gonna guess like 30% accuracy or worse. For Colosseum? Yeah, of course, that's fine. Ow. You probably won't really notice a difference, to be honest, John. Whoa, that lag almost got me killed. Like that a century ago. Probably Colosseum. Rude. This guy just double dunked me. I gotta go back and get the Colosseum pet. Yeah, it's fun content for sure. That's a really slow Kephri. Well, I did grief the swarms pretty bad, so I guess that makes sense. That one extra free inventory space, what would you bring to the setup? Probably Chaps or Elder Maul. Probably do Masori Chaps or Elder Maul. 28%. Hey, it was kind of close. I think I guessed 30. Noodle Shadow. Holy. Chaps over Anguish, yeah. I mean, it might be in favor of Anguish barely. I'm not sure. Oops. That is not an ideal way to set this up. Whatever. Somehow Akkha has not decided to switch. He's decided I haven't sinned enough yet. Are you kidding me right now, man? Oh my god. What have I done to deserve this? Two instances of like 0.1%. Bruh. I'm gonna drop the ego and pray melee. Are you winning, son? Nah, I'm hella tilted, dude. Akkha's gonna take like 6 minutes, and I'm already behind like 40 seconds on Kephri. My skulls. I want to skip my skulls. Damn, I should have stepped back there if I knew I was going to lose that tick. I am very happy that Akkha's deciding not to screw me over and switch like 50 times at least. That is the one saving grace about this Akkha. Sound swapper plugin. Still 6 minutes though. Oh boy, that's rough. Early adrenaline too. I wonder if I'll be able to make it to Zebak without and Seercull. This might be a no time raid, to be honest, depending how unlucky this croc decides to be. Oh yeah, this is gonna be no adrenaline. It's Seercull though. Which one is this? You mean the song, or? You mean this one or the last one? I don't know what the last one was. I'll have to go backwards. Okay, see, I think this is 999. I gotta skedaddle. This is definitely a skull killer one. Yes and no. Well, if you want the song, it's 140. Current one, at least. Pathmaster not worth it? Nah. Unfortunately, Pathmaster is not worth it. It'd be nice if it was like 55 points or 60 points. It would be considered. If it was 60 points, I think it would be pretty worth. I think for this one in particular, I'm not going to circle. Actually, I won't. I lied. I think magic rebalance was good for the game. Overall, yes. Eternals is a little cringe, but whatever. But Sanguinesti definitely needs a little bit more damage, I think. My only gripe is I think Sanguinesti should have some damage in as well. IMO Sanguinesti should have a built-in like 2.5% just on itself. I think would be good. Give it a little extra juice. I wouldn't even be opposed to 5 if they wanted to go that far. That's the only thing I think would be like a nice change. Well, also Eladinus Ward is pretty trash. The fortified one's okay, but the unfortified one is worse than Malediction, which I assume is unintended. Granted, it's a lot easier to get than grinding out Scorpio, I guess. You just get it passively, but still. We'll skip one, I think. I think skipping more than this would be possibly putting the raid time at risk. Oops, no one saw that. I like to do Akkha and then P1 is what I do. Elite Beast. End of Akkha into P1 Obelisk is what I like to do with Power Life. Assuming you're going like an overly draining setup as well. Oops. I stepped on that one too early as well. One more to go. Fine. Magus is just trying to hype up the 1000. Where's my sand fume? I don't think I dig this long. Absolute demon pillar right here. I need to like learn how the thralls drag a little bit better, or NPCs in general. Could have saved a little bit more time there. Oops, I clicked the report button. Completely off cycle now. Maybe that's here. Yes. I don't like 4 to 1 Ulm. I guess, yeah. Do you mean like Ulm head face, I guess, a little bit? No, I don't know. It's a bit weird. I don't really see the correlation personally for P4 too much. I don't know why I thought this was P2. I didn't put up right melee. Oh, maybe. Oh, you just meant like the feel of. The satisfying feel of just knowing the boss. Wait until you get to 5-1 Baba. That is that juicy dopamine. Is yellow X even better than red X? This is actually red X. The red X is just Baba herself. This is but yeah, it's better. Regular red X methods are 6 tick cycles, which isn't really good for a 5 tick Fang. You lose 16% DPS doing red X. But yeah, regardless, technically both methods are red X cycles. This is just a more advanced version of it. And as you see, like, generally you actually profit HP on Baba with a Blood Fury doing this. Even if you have a Torture, I would probably learn some 5-1, just because you start Baba with usually 90 plus HP these days with the new Monkey Room. So it's always good to, like, even if you don't have a Blood Fury, right? You can do 5-1 for like phase 1 and phase 2, and then just do regular 6 tick red X once your HP is low. And then you kind of get the best of both worlds, where you have DPS and then you don't need to really drink supplies at the end. Do a summary video after 1k. Drops tips. Well, I have so many like educational things that it would be a little redundant for me to talk about tips and stuff like that. But I will definitely make a Reddit post, loop from 1k ToA and stuff like that. 1k expert ToA. Kirby Duo vid? No, what was it? Like Duo ToA? Expert speedrun. If it's a 300, probably not. Personally, I'm not a 300 like enjoyer. Only a 2 bounce, that's sad. Work without quiver? It should. You'll just have to use amethyst arrows and no blessing. But obviously it'll be way weaker on P2 is the thing. So make sure you keep that in mind. Oh, I lost some ticks there. Huge dagger, I know, right? We're chilling right now. Why not dragon arrows? You need amethyst for Seercull, unfortunately. And it doesn't seem like dragon arrow gives a substantial difference to P2 from what I've seen. I'd rather have the blessing. A little extra credit, don't hurt nobody. It does. It's just like valuing the blessing over the dragon arrow at that point. Went AFK when I asked my earlier question. How dare you? How dare you ask a question then AFK? That's a sin. What invo do you recommend bringing Ultor Magus Ring over camping Lightbearer? 500 plus, because that's when you have overly draining on. How do I get this sound swapper plugin to work? If you have the files downloaded, you probably have to run the files itself through Audacity. The thing is, even if you like rename them as WAV files and they perform correctly, I don't know, maybe something about encoding or someone who knows better can tell me, but it doesn't actually work until you run it through Audacity most of the time. And then resave it as another WAV. Maybe someone knows more about encoding and stuff. ID 6406, I think so, yeah. Usually the main issue is that the WAV is probably like originally an MP3 or something. And then someone said they've done that and it didn't work, so they tried equalizing the volume and it worked, so I have no idea what that has to do with it, but they lowered the volume on it. I do not troubleshoot the plugin. I just use. Level 2 Akkha so much faster. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck on the purples. Thank you very much. Can someone get me to stop reading chat during memory? It's gonna get me killed. But I need it. Only caught when it gets farthest away from the center. What do you mean by that? You mean like the memory special itself? I assume? Oops. That's not ideal. Oh, he insta-switched. I guess deserved. I only type when it's a memory special. Honestly, huge respect. Absolute villain. Alright, so now I need to do a reset. While you're furthest away from butterfly? Elaborate. Do you mean like when I'm like down here? Right here? That's the way I'm interpreting your question. I don't know if I'm interpreting it correctly though. Ow. I'm trolling. Oof. Okay, quick tip. That is actually exactly the amount of tiles. You can just run straight to the symbol. You can just click the symbol closest to you, and it'll like path perfectly. What I usually do to get to the center is I'll click the closest butterfly tile to whichever lit up, and then right when I get there, without missing a beat, just click the symbol that started, and that's it. Because it'll, if you do it that way, it'll do an auto turn. Eat chips with chopsticks? That's a cultured man right there. Respect. Wait, chips though, not like Cheetos, so... I don't think I'm skilled enough with chopsticks to do chips. I feel like I don't have enough grip power with chopsticks. I'm ashamed to my family. But yeah, both butterfly attack tiles are actually exactly like perfect places where you can instantly just click the symbol from the attack tile. Yeah, the attack tiles, not the intermittent ones. Oh, we're keeping this jug. We're not keeping that jug. Thinking about dropping Elder Maul. That's what I ended up deciding to. I like the extra space. What if you get caught in the intermittent tiles? Just run straight to the attack tiles and then run straight to the symbol. Same thing. The attack tiles are perfect ones to click. You just click the closest attack tile to the symbol that you want and then insta-click the symbol after. At the end of the day, as long as you don't stop, you're fine. Just keep it moving. Delayed on stream, no problem, man. Ah. Yes. Only the Ralos to go. Ooh, congrats. Hopefully you get it quick, man. I wonder how much Ralos still is. It's probably like over 100, isn't it? Ever go back to Quiet Prayer Zebak? Not as far as I know. Maybe if they make the money scale a little bit past. This is 1K, this is the 1000. This is the one. Dibs on the shadow. How dare you? It would be kind of cool if we got a shadow. How about this, Zesto? Because you took the effort to learn 5 to 1, if I get a shadow, I'll give you a whole half of it. I'll give you, if it's a shadow on the 1000 because you took time to learn 5 to 1, I'll give you half of it. On God, for real, no cap. You're an Iron Man too, right? So you know, I'll just give you like, I'll give it to you, and you can decide what to do with it. I guess if you want to like turn it into bond money or something. But putting on the ancestral pans, real tech right here. Less negatives. I think next one is bomb, so gotta save up. Not even boots take off. It's -1, bruh. Man. Oh, take lost. But the pants though, change of pants. I apologize for the volume change. I'm trying to live. I was here. Let's go. Time is looking kind of juicy on this one. Last one, yeah, this is the 1000 right here. Whoa. Thought I clicked there. How's it going, Twigs? Hello to you. Lug. I have the other half of the shadow. What the hell? You didn't call. You already called dibs, so he was first. I'm sorry to say it. The other half is mine. I will use it irresponsibly toward, I don't know, some brews or something. I get the other half. What about me? I'm gonna starve. How am I gonna live? I had to enter the IT multiple times. I wonder why that is. I'm rich, I mean. Can't refute that, but at the other 999 keys. Man. Of Amethyst and Dragon? I just do Dragon only. I mean, Amethyst only. I like the Blessing more than the Dragon Arrows. This is only an upgrade versus P2, and I assume it's not that big. I'd rather have the Blessing. Definitely makes the raid easier, having a little extra prayer bonus. What's his preference at that point? A 1,000 kills of ToA expert mode. And as a white light. Good game. I can't believe it. Hey, thank you very much, Cereal. What? AC doesn't even work. Oh, never mind. It does work. How much did we get for this? 400k? I'll take it. When you bring in share potion, what potion, and how do you use it in duos? I want to use it too. So you would use it on the restores specifically, or Sandfuse, whatever you bring, and it would basically, you use it whenever you need the prayer, and your duo also gets the prayer as well. Can you have half of the 400k? No. It is now mine. What's next? Take a break from RuneScape. Gotta get ready for Fortis Coliseum. I gotta finish off the pet grind. I did also mess with the sound swapper for Soul, so you guys will see that as well. It'll be pretty fun. No breaks allowed. Absolutely. I'm taking a break. Alright, anyway, before we leave, look at the loot log right here. This is our loot log. 5 shadows, 14 bodies, 20 chaps, 38 fangs, 11 Missouri masks, 16 wards, 35 light bearers, and a lot of seats. 10 billy. A good amount of these fangs were sold when they were actually worth something. So when 2000, oh, it's gonna be. I'll probably do some ToA on and off, but I probably won't do it like as a dedicated stream anymore. I'll just do it when I get bored. a cape. I think it counts as normals too, right? So I'm probably about 900 off cape. But I would go for full 2,000 in order to go for it. Would you get a cape for 1k? I actually already got it. If you guys want to see it. Because they count 150s of tier 3. We're in tier 3 so far. If you want to know my kill count right now, we're at 7, 101, and 1k. So we're at 1,117. But I would just go to 2k to finish it off. Cool number. I need to still get my Kephri transmog, but I've been lazy. Alright guys, have a good night. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Thank you very much for tuning in to the 1000th kill. Have a good rest of your day.